We at Bayer Animal Health are proud to offer our clients more than just products. We support farmers and protect their animals with our comprehensive services. One of these services is the Lab on Wheels, developed by Dr. Chandra Bhushan.
Hello, my name is Dr. Chandra Bhushan, and I'm very happy to present to you an innovative tool which is going to help you improve the health of farm animals and raise the profits of your clients. The laboratory on wheels was developed as a tool to raise the awareness of coccidiosis, a very debilitating and often unnoticed disease which goes undiagnosed. With laboratory on wheels, we have developed a tool which can make the diagnosis convenient and faster by bringing the laboratory to the farm animals on the location so that more infected animals could be diagnosed and receive proper treatment. I'm asking a leading authority on coccidiosis, Professor Arvid Daugchis from University of Leipzig, to give you insights into this debilitating disease.
Hello, my name is Arvid Daugchis and I've been working on coccidiosis since more than 20 years. Coccidiosis is a disease particularly of young animals that is caused by protozoan parasites of the genera Eimeria or Isospora. Any unfavorable keeping conditions, insufficient hygiene, stress exposure will make animals particularly prone to the disease. And if clinical coccidiosis develops, this is obvious from the diarrhea that can be seen then, and these diseased animals may excrete tremendous numbers of the so-called oocysts, the infective stages of the parasite, with their feces. And it's these stages, the oocysts, that we can make use of in the diagnosis of coccidiosis. Keeping conditions of the calves play an important role in the development of coccidiosis. For instance, in large herds at high stocking densities, if the climate is unfavorable or if the feeding is inadequate. And this should be considered in the control of cattle coccidiosis.
Coccidiosis also occurs in swine populations.
Approximately 5 to 10% of the litters should be sampled in large herds and at least 10 or as much litters as possible in smaller herds. Individual samples should be rectally collected from 3 to 5 piglets in each litter and pooled per litter for laboratory examination. I highly appreciate the initiative of Bayer Animal Health to develop the Lab on Wheels, which is a very suitable tool and enables you to get a rapid on-site diagnosis of eimeriosis in calves. We will now give you a short demonstration on how to use the Lab on Wheels. First of all, you have to transfer the fecal sample from the collection tube with a wooden spatula into the plastic container. The sample is then thoroughly suspended in saturated sodium chloride solution. And this suspension is then filtered through a strainer and a funnel into a plastic cylinder. The plastic container should be washed with an additional volume of sodium chloride solution. And again, the suspension is filled through the strainer and the funnel into the cylinder. Fill up the cylinder with sodium chloride solution. and wait for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. Thereafter, use the glass pipette to collect 1 to 2 milliliters of the suspension. Transfer this volume to the 2 counting chambers of a McMaster slide. Wait then for an additional 2 minutes. Finally, examine the McMaster slide under the microscope at preferably 100-fold magnification and search for the coccidiosis under the 2 grids of the slide. For piglets and swine, you should adapt the procedure as following. To take samples from piglets, use a cotton bud to take the sample directly from the animal's anus. Approximately 5 to 10% of the litters should be sampled in large herds and at least 10 or as much litters as possible in smaller herds. Individual samples should be rectally collected from 3 to 5 piglets in each litter and pooled per litter for laboratory examination. The fecal samples are transferred with a spatula to the mortar. Several milliliters of flotation solution are added. And the feces is thoroughly homogenated to give a suspension. Then several layers of gauze are placed on the samples and pressed down to the ground of the mortar with a pestle to remove debris and fat from the sample. The resulting suspension is transferred through a funnel into a plastic cylinder. Then the cylinder is filled up with an additional volume of flotation solution.
Dear colleagues, I hope this demonstration has been useful to you. With a lab on wheels, you now have a tool at hand that enables you to improve your customer relations by offering innovative services and raising their profits. To protect farm animals from a debilitating disease, and finally to increase the market for Baycox. I'm Chandrabhushan and will be happy to answer any question you might have. Thank you.